Welcome to the Emerald Isle. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or just daydreaming from your couch, you're about to embark on a journey through one of the world's most enchanting destinations. I'm thrilled you've joined me. If you've ever dreamed of impossibly green grass, friendly faces, and stories around every corner, you're thinking of Ireland. Here, every hill and every street has a tale to tell, and the warmth of the people is as legendary as the landscapes. We've scoured the internet, chatted with locals, annoyed a few travel bloggers, and compiled the ultimate list. Yes, the top 10 top 5 things to do in Ireland. From ancient castles to lively city squares, we've left no stone unturned. That's right, this is Listception. The best of the best, from Dublin's vibrant streets to wild, windswept coastlines and magical villages that look like they're straight out of a storybook. So, pour yourself a little something, get comfy, and let's dive into an itinerary so packed with adventure, charm, and surprises, you'll need a holiday from your holiday. Trust me, you won't want to miss a moment. Ready? Let's get this show on the road and discover the magic of Ireland together. Let's kick things off in Dublin, a city where history is everywhere you look. Every street corner, every cobblestone, and every building seems to have a story to tell. From ancient monuments to vibrant city life, Dublin is a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, creating a unique atmosphere that's both lively and deeply rooted in tradition. First up, Dublin Castle. This isn't your typical fairy tale castle, but rather a sprawling complex that has stood at the heart of Irish history for over 800 years. Once the seat of British rule in Ireland, it's now a symbol of Irish heritage and resilience. Explore its grand state apartments, wander through the beautiful courtyards, and imagine the countless historic events that have unfolded within these walls. Next, we visit Trinity College and the legendary Book of Kells. The campus itself is a peaceful oasis in the city, but the real magic happens inside the Long Room Library, an awe-inspiring space that feels straight out of a Harry Potter film. The Book of Kells, an illuminated manuscript over 1,000 years old, is a jaw-dropping masterpiece of art and history, drawing visitors from all over the world. Third, Kilmainham Jail. This former prison is now a powerful museum that tells the moving story of Ireland's fight for independence. Walking through its echoing halls, you can almost feel the weight of history and the courage of those who were imprisoned here. It's a place of reflection, remembrance, and inspiration. Fourth, we have St. Patrick's Cathedral and Christ Church Cathedral, two of Dublin's most iconic religious sites. Their stunning Gothic architecture, soaring spires, and intricate stained glass windows create peaceful spaces for reflection. Both cathedrals are steeped in literary and cultural history, with connections to famous figures like Jonathan Swift. And finally, the General Post Office, or GPO. This grand building was the headquarters of the 1916 Easter Rising, a pivotal moment in Irish history. Its facade still bears the scars of that rebellion, bullet holes visible to this day. Inside, an interactive museum brings the events of the past to life, making history feel immediate and real. Dublin's landmarks aren't just buildings, they're living stories, woven into the fabric of the city. Exploring them is like stepping into the pages of history, where every visit reveals something new and unforgettable. Time for fresh air on the Wild Atlantic Way, a 2,500-kilometer coastal drive packed with jaw-dropping scenery. Start at Sliab Liag Cliffs in Donegal, higher and wilder than the Cliffs of Moher. Next, Ben Bulben in Sligo, a flat-topped mountain with mythical vibes. Achill Island in Mayo offers Caribbean-like beaches and haunting deserted villages. Connemara's Sky Road in Galway delivers endless panoramic views. And the Dingle Peninsula in Kerry. Ancient huts, dramatic cliffs, and the unforgettable Sleehead Drive. Every stop is pure magic. Ready for the wind in your hair? You can't visit Ireland without experiencing its pubs, the heart of community, music, and history. These welcoming spaces are where locals and visitors alike gather to share stories, laughter, and the warmth of Irish hospitality. Every pub has its own unique character, shaped by generations of regulars and the rhythm of nightly music sessions. The Cobblestone in Dublin is legendary for real traditional music, where the sound of fiddles and bodhrans fills the air and every corner echoes with song. Gus O'Connor's in Dublin, County Clare, is famous for its world-class musicians and an electric atmosphere that draws music lovers from around the globe. Tig Neachtain in Galway is a maze of cozy snugs, roaring fires, and local character. A perfect spot to enjoy a pint and soak up the city's creative spirit. Sean's Bar in Athlone is the oldest pub in Ireland, with sloped floors, ancient artifacts, and a history that stretches back over 1,000 years. The Crown Liquor Saloon in Belfast is a Victorian gin palace, boasting ornate snugs, stained glass, and timeless charm, a true masterpiece of pub architecture. Each pub is a living story, a song, and a memory waiting to happen. Here, strangers become friends, and every night is a celebration of Irish life. So pull up a stool, raise a glass, and join in the craic, slant. The Cliffs of Moher, famous for a reason, and every bit as breathtaking as you imagine. Visit the main visitor center for classic views, or hike from Dublin for a wilder approach. See the cliffs from the sea on a boat trip. Only then do you grasp their true scale. Catch sunset for golden light and peaceful solitude, or visit Hag's Head at the southern end for a quieter, raw experience. However you see them, the cliffs will leave you awestruck. Don't forget your camera or your sense of wonder. 8. Ireland's landscape is dotted with castles, romantic ruins, and grand fortresses alike. Blarney Castle in Cork. Kiss the Blarney Stone and explore magical gardens. The Rock of Cashel in Tipperary, a dramatic cluster of medieval buildings with sweeping views. Ashford Castle in Mayo, a 5-star fairy tale you can visit, or even stay in. Dunluce Castle on the Antrim coast, a windswept ruin perched on a cliff, pure drama. Cahir Castle in Tipperary, one of the best preserved hands-on medieval fortresses. Each castle is a portal to Ireland's storied past. Step inside and let your imagination roam. 10. The Irish know how to throw a festival. Music, food, and a bit of madness. St. Patrick's Festival in Dublin. Parades, concerts, and the whole city turning green. Electric Picnic in Stradbally, Ireland's answer to Glastonbury, with music, art, and food. Puck Fair in Killorglin, where a wild goat is crowned king. Yes, really. Galway International Arts Festival. 2 weeks of world-class creativity and energy. Galway Oyster and Seafood Festival. Shucking championships, seafood trails, and plenty of Guinness. There's a festival for every taste. Join the craic. 9. After the parties, it's time to explore Ireland's wild side in its national parks. Killarney National Park. Lakes, ancient woods, and Ireland's highest mountains. Connemara National Park. Climb Diamond Hill for panoramic views over bog and coast. Wicklow Mountains. Glendalough's monastic ruins and lakes, just outside Dublin. The Burren, a stony, moon-like landscape with rare wildflowers. Glenveigh in Donegal. Remote mountains, pristine lakes, and a fairy tale castle. Each park is a hiker's paradise. Lace up your boots and go. Irish food is having a moment. Fresh, local, and full of flavor. Start with a full Irish breakfast. Sausages, rashers, pudding, eggs, and strong tea. Try creamy seafood chowder with homemade brown bread. Don't miss Irish stew. Slow-cooked, hearty, and comforting. Visit a local farmer's market for artisan cheeses, smoked salmon, and fresh bread. And sample boxty, the traditional potato pancake. Crispy, versatile, and delicious. Ireland's food will surprise and delight you. Come hungry. 9. The soul of Ireland lives in its villages. Colorful, friendly, and full of charm. Adair in Limerick, thatched cottages and fairy tale vibes. Kinsale in Cork, gourmet capital, vibrant streets, and a beautiful harbor. Cong in Mayo, film history, medieval ruins, and lush woodlands. Cushendun in Antrim, unique architecture and Game of Thrones caves. Carlingford in Louth, medieval streets, mountain views, and lively pubs. Take a detour. You'll find the real Ireland here. Ireland is a land of storytellers, poets, playwrights, and dreamers. Start at the Dublin Writers' Museum, celebrating literary legends. Experience Bloomsday, retracing James Joyce's Ulysses across Dublin. Visit Yeats Country in Sligo. See his grave and the landscapes that inspired his poetry. Take an Angela's Ashes walking tour in Limerick for a glimpse into Ireland's past. And wander the Mourne Mountains in Down, the real-life Narnia for C.S. Lewis. Literature is woven into Ireland's landscape. Let it inspire your own story. That's our whirlwind tour. 10 top 5s to kickstart your Irish adventure. But the real magic? It's in the moments you can't plan. A chat in a pub, a hidden ruin, a sunbeam on wild hills. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite thing to do in Ireland? Share your stories and tips in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and join me for more adventures. Thanks for watching. Now, go book those flights. Slán go foil, goodbye for now.